number 7. What is that? Is that a star? Okay, but it's a snowflake. Oh, all right. Hi, you guys. So I know I missed 2 days of Vlogmas. I missed 2 days of posting videos for Vlogmas. I did record on the day and I did record on that day, but I just got backed up in the sense where I had the plan that because I had nothing going on except cleaning my room, it would be cool if I can do some writing, like maybe do 3 ChatGPT writing prompts and have that be the video that plays out and have it be Christmas themed, right? While I clean my room. But I got backed up. There was no time where I felt like doing it. Now is the time, right? But I just can't bring myself to do it. How does that make me feel, right? It makes me feel like I don't have stamina. It makes me feel like maybe I lack self-discipline. Because I do love to write, but why can't I bring myself to sit down here and write? I definitely lack time management, and I've been on the internet so much. I took a very, very long break, but this time I just gave myself a chance to do a little preview, of my subscriptions and my feeds and my timelines and all that good stuff. And I just found a lot of advice that I didn't click on. A lot of people making it sound like as if time management is actually very, very easy and something you have to learn how to do. And I just had it in mind that for 2024, I'm going to do it. Let me brainstorm exactly what I want to challenge myself to do for a whole year in 2024. So I have the idea that my interaction with social media will be purely putting out videos and not consuming. And that's a bit daunting for me because it's so motivating. Seeing people's aesthetically pleasing lives, it's so motivating for me to keep building. But you're seeing people aesthetically pleasing lives very diversely. So it's as if, and what it does, it's tearing down at your sense of identity. For example, I would see a group of girls who look like me and they all look cute and they're all somewhere in the Aspens or something. They're just having a winter wonderland vacation, and I love how they dress. They look like baddies, and I'm like, is that genuinely something I'm interested in, even though I adore how they dress? I don't know. And then I see another girl. She's in cottagecore attire, and she looks darling, and it's aspirational, but is that genuinely something I want to adopt, right? You're being bombarded with so many options of aesthetic beauty, basically. And it does start to confuse what is genuine within you and what you want to be and how you want to express yourself. So I say that to say it might be very, very good for me, right? For a whole year, step away from social media, right? And feel my brain and see what my brain activity become, what it molds to, basically. So that is a challenge I'm going to give myself with 2024. And that is a challenge I promise I'm going to stick to. Of course, I'll be posting on YouTube, right? And maybe I'll be posting I use CapCut sometimes for videos. So there's a way to just post on TikTok and post on YouTube without interacting with people. And hopefully, if I do choose to do that, just post, not interact, not check, and only look at statistics, of course. I just see what works and what doesn't work when it comes to social media creation. Hopefully, if you're listening to this, you just understand why I chose to do that. I chose to do that to, again, for my brain health, and I also did that to challenge myself, right? It's part of the challenge to just stay off social media for a while and find other mediums of stimulation. And I said all that before in my November vlog, so let's move on. So if I was to brainstorm how I would line up my goals for 2024, exceed in this current position I have right now, because this position is going to foundate so many other things in my life, even though I like the position in general, I like it. Okay. Get an apartment to settle down somewhere. Just settle down somewhere for 6 months. Make those 6 months count. Growing social media, growing as a person, growing my self-discipline, growing the areas that I know I ought to grow in, also, bringing in healthy habits basically in so many areas. And then oh yes, and going back to school, I also want to pay off what I got to pay off so I can start going back to school again, continuing school. I also want to write a book, right? For the next 5 years of my life, I want to write a book a year. And I'm excited for that because there's a lot of reasons, probably traumatic reasons, why I stopped writing in the past. But now, one of the reasons was I didn't know how to approach writing in the way where I'm supposedly writing for myself and not for the dream of being a published author. Well, of course, the idea is nice, but that wistful dream, that accomplishments, accomplishing in my early 20s that I had over my head, it's gone. It's died down. And I have a lot of practical sense of me just writing for the sake of writing, completing for me. Yeah, writing for myself. I finally understand what that means. I finally have the mindset for that. So I'm excited to get going with that and only record the process, again, the discipline process of holding yourself to write a whole book, right? So that part is quite exciting, and just I'm very excited too, because when you write a book, I do fall in love with my characters, but when I go back again, I can fall even deeper in love with my characters instead of hoping that the people I share that with fall in love with them too, right? So it's going to be very exciting and devour if I start writing again, if I complete a novel for the year. Right. And again, I said 5 novels each year, and I just don't edit them. I don't look over them. Not really until I'm ready to. How about that?